Did you know that being overly entertained is the number one killer of nations? The number one reason that Rome fell was because the people were well fed and well entertained. The people willingly sold their rights as a free man for a full belly and some entertainment. They started ignoring things that actually mattered in life. They got distracted. I want you to really think about this. People gave up their freedoms and their rational thinking, critical brains because they had some good food and some entertainment. So what happened? The leaders up top got away with corruption and ruining the nation, while the people didn't even make an attempt to revolt because they had bread and circuses. And the fact is that you are living better than kings right now. We have access to better entertainment, better food, and really, in a way, better women than kings right now, all at our fingertips. We got Netflix, Uber Eats, porn. So even if our nation, like our life was crumbling right now, we could literally distract ourselves and ignore the truth. For example, the reality could be that you are a fat slob who hates his life. And you could be having all these thoughts about how you want to change and how you're going to go at it, man. How you're going to do this, do that. But the moment we put on a nice show on Netflix, what happens? But if we just were to put on a nice show on Netflix, give you some slop junk food, what happens? Suddenly, the fire dies out. Suddenly, your brain turns off. It relaxes. In a weird way, we become actually okay with this life, even though just 30 minutes ago we wanted to everything in our power to change it. And the truth is that we were never okay with our circumstances. We wanted to change, we wanted to strive for greatness. And in those 30 minutes while we're watching a movie or eating some junk food, nothing changed. But you know what happened? We got distracted because in this modern age we're so easily able to distract ourselves. We kind of really forget about our goals. You are literally fighting against scientists and billion-dollar corporations that spend billions with a B on optimizing their apps for your time and attention. Like these people, these billionaire scientists literally hire experts who optimize their apps so that you spend the most amount of time on it, and just it's fucked up, man. And you get addicted to scrolling. How many times has this happened to you where you go to bed, you want to sleep, and then 1 hour later you find yourself on Instagram just scrolling on reels, and the reels aren't even good. They're like bullshit reels. It's like Serbian, I don't know, why is Serbia meme? It's like dumbass shit like that, or like black guys shaking their asses. Or, maybe it's a women and then, you gotta pop one out. So it's like, not even good. You wanted to sleep, didn't you? Or you end up watching dumbass videos like taking my tank to McDonald's by Eddie Hall. Or like a dumbass, I went to the fattest city in America. Like what the fuck? How is that even fitness content? Honestly, how is why does Eddie Hall having a tank and going to McDonald's, like how is that supposed to help you? Right, how is that supposed to help you achieve your goals and dreams? How are you supposed to become a better man after you finish watching Eddie Hall take his tank to McDonald's? Like, these YouTubers are literally giving you bread and circuses and contributing to your downfall, just like the nation of Rome. But you're not the nation of Rome, you're yourself, so it's your downfall. And, I might be a bit of a hypocrite because I make videos on YouTube too, right? But my mission is to teach you life lessons so that you become the fittest, strongest version of yourself that you can be. Like, my goal with this channel, the movement that I'm trying to create, is literally for you to achieve every fucking goal you set in your life. And I actually want to give you actionable steps so that right after you finish watching this video, you're like, oh shit, I didn't know that. Yet, like, your life literally improves. I understand how valuable your time is. So, I mean, if you're like, if this sounds cool, go fucking subscribe because I'm here every day, man. My camera's gonna die out. 1 second. So you probably are smart enough to know how being on your phone is distracting you from your purpose and your goals, right? And I don't need to explain to you how spending hours every day watching content is keeping you away from putting time into your business and your goals and whatnot. But it is genuinely way worse than you think. It literally is so bad that you don't even have any idea. Like, you probably have an idea, but like, it's worse, okay? The average screen time, I googled it, it might be false, but like, fuck it, whatever, bro science, is literally like around the world is 6 hours and 14 minutes. I really want to repeat this. The average screen time around the world is 6 hours and 14 minutes. It's like, like, how fucked up is that? The play got everyone. It's like our parents used to say shit to us, like, don't go on your phone, play video games or whatever. Or like, but now when you just literally, you see old people, man, they're scrolling, and fucking old people. Have you seen old people's notifications on their phones? It's diabolical, like the fucking reels they watch. It's like, oh my god, grandma, mother, what have they done to you? It's fucked up. Right, but 6 hours, 40 minutes. For the ease of math, let's just make it 6.5 hours. Over the course of a year, the average person spends 2,372 hours a day on their phone. 2,072 hours that you are stealing away from greatness. 2,072 hours that you are stealing away from your purpose, your mission, and your goals in life. There is a book called Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. You might have already read it, but it has this 10,000 hours rule, right? You probably heard this rule. So simply, this rule means that achieving mastery in a skill requires approximately right around 10,000 hours of focused, deliberate practice. Like, the best ever to, like, 10,000 hours will make you the best to ever do it in history, like that type of mastery. The people with 10,000 hours of practice under their belt are people who changed the course of human history and, like, every mankind and fucking society as we know it. Like Albert Einstein in physics, Arnold Schwarzenegger and working out, Bill Gates in computers, Mozart and piano. They've all put 10k hours into their craft. And guess what? That is literally 4 years of the average person's phone time. If the average person replaced their screen time with any type of work in 4 years, they would be one of the best people on earth to ever do it. I want you to really think about it. If you just gave up your phone for 4 years, you'd be the best to ever fucking do anything on earth ever. Like, I play guitar, right? If I just practice 6 hours every day, in 4 years, it would be highly realistic for me to be as good as the best guitarist on earth. I would legit be as good as Eddie Van Halen. Now, he's not like my favorite guitarist or anything, but like, come on, anyone could agree he's like pretty fucking chat at the guitar. Like, you probably know him, he does the stuff, right? How fucking inspiring it is that I could be on his level in 4 years if I just focus. Or like Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? Obviously, he's got the genetics and, they took steroids and whatnot. But think about it. If you spend 10,000 hours working out, eating right, doing cardio, sleeping, all that stuff, you would have one of the best physiques on earth. Like, you could literally look like a cover model if you, like, fuck it, 4 years, 10,000 hours, I'm gonna work out. Like, you could literally have one of the best physiques ever. How inspiring is that? 4 years. And guess what comes if you're the best on earth? Guess what comes if you're like, comes with greatness, fame, money, respect, recognition, all the things that we desire as men. If you put in 10,000 hours into your physique, you could genuinely be a top fitness model, a bodybuilding show winner, a super successful fitness YouTuber. You could literally go from dirt poor with nothing to his name into a millionaire overnight if you just focused on this goal. Like, these things happen, right? You probably know like some stories about it. If you're the best ever dude in the field, it doesn't even matter where you are or like where you're from. You could literally be a farmer in the middle of nowhere in like Bangladesh, fucking rice farmer or whatever the fuck they do over there. But like, if you have a godlike physique, you just work out for 4 years. You can upload one video online and like get famous off of that and become a millionaire. Like, it genuinely is realistic for that to happen. Now, obviously we're like dreaming big here. I'm not gonna practice 6 hours every day because I want to do this YouTube and I work out as well, so I don't have 6 hours. But like, blah blah, all that. Maybe I'm overly optimistic, but like, this stuff isn't extremely unrealistic. Is it really unrealistic to think that if you put in a full focused effort in something that you would be great at it? Like, of course you'll be fucking great, the best at something if you just focused on it for hours a day, like put hours in it. But guess what? 99% of the people will hear this, and when this video ends, they'll go back scrolling. It's like, oh, it's too fucking hard. Oh, I don't have the time. I'm just gonna look at ass shaking on Instagram, or I'm gonna click on, woohoo! I interviewed fat people at McDonald's or some bullshit. Bodybuilders versus janitors lifting competition. That's what like most people will watch. Like, think how fucking retarded these people are. These fucking people are so unambitious and small dick that they'll watch this video, they'll be like, oh my god, I can be the best on earth to ever do something, and then they'll just go back to scrolling. They'll just click on the next recommended video. And, you know, when this video ends, it's like fucking top 5 side hustles, make $500, 2 seconds of work. It's like, fuck you. Fucking idiots. Oh, I tried dropshipping for 1 week. Did I make 100K? It's fucking idiots. Okay. So, the title of this video was Set Your Phone to Black and White, right? So, what happens when you set your phone to black and white? You break free from the spell of these evil companies and evil scientists working around the clock fighting for your attention. When you set your phone to black and white, you're no more dragged into your phone. It just, the magic doesn't work on you anymore. It won't distract you as much. It's like when you watch YouTube, no matter how overly edited and dopamine stimulating the video is, like the magic, it won't fuck with you. Because in a way, like, colors on screen are a dopamine source, and when your phone is black and white, you see it like, you're like, whatever. So here's how we do it. You go to your phone settings right now and you search for gray, or search for gray in your phone settings, and then there should be a black and white mode. Every Android or iPhone phone has it. It might come along with the eye strain settings or whatever, right? You'll probably find it. Just search for gray in the settings and just set to black and white. Just do it for literally forever. Until you die, you're going to use your phone black and white. You will literally have hours. You will have so much time in the day. Trust me on this. And then for our computer, we want to do the same thing. So there is this software called Flux. You can download it. It is free. And you download it. I'll put up some screenshots. You right click here, effects and extra colors, and set it to grayscale. So yeah, that is how we break free from the spell, and that is how you become great at things in life, and you become a super hot, sexy trillionaire who I don't know, it's pretty good. You do something. I don't know what you want to do in life, but comment below what you want to do in life. How about that? But yeah, YouTube thinks you like this video. Go watch it in black and white though, because you know. I mean, why not? Go on a walk and put on your headphones and watch the video. How about that? Anyway, alright, chat to you later. Bye bye.